Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is another one for y'all. I got another one for y'all. This brother right here, he goes in as well, and he goes pretty deep, y'all. He goes pretty deep. This is another old head, so this ain't no young fella saying this. Not that it matters. Truth is truth, no matter whose mouth it comes out of. But he is another one that you cannot call a simp because of the words he's saying. We've determined that that simp card is played when somebody don't want to accept the truth and they don't want to be held accountable for what is being said. The brother in the previous video, he's basically saying if you the head, you the head. And if the head is out of order, the thing that we've said for so many years, if the head is out of order, the whole body is out of order. But see, the head don't want to take responsibility for the fall. They want to put the whole fall, the whole everything on the so-called black woman. But anyway, here's another brother who goes in, and guess what? He ain't holding back either. I'm going to let y'all take a listen, and I will be right back. Especially since y'all don't want to hear from the sisters, I'm going to let him say it. Be right back.
Don't be so emotional, Ricky. I'm aware of a report like that from the CDC who probably got those figures from child support. And in the report, it wasn't all men. It was Asian men and white men. But since black men so present in the kids' lives, let's school down the street here from the prison. 70 kids showed up on the first day of school for pre-K and kindergarten. Know how many dads showed up? 4. So if you remain in your kids' lives so much, if you so present, then where were you on the first day of school? Because there were 66 mothers showed up. And don't say you had to go to work, because mothers had to go to work also. And all the companies gave off the first part of the morning so you can go to the school. See, you're quoting Kevin Samuels in the stats. See, I talk to the people with the boots on the ground. You know, teachers, counselors, coaches, principals. That's why I like talking to the people on the front line, see? So who we supposed to believe, you or the teacher who said all of last year she didn't see not one father in her class? I'll wait, grown man.
You know, I've been kind of quiet all week. TikTok banned me from commenting because I said it's time black men protected and defended black women. Somebody reported me and I couldn't respond all week. And that being said, I was able to read some of the comments. Some of you brothers, man. Anyway, one of y'all brought up my mother. What do you know about my mother? I'll tell you about my mother. 19 years old, pregnant. She goes by her boyfriend's house with her parents. He stands on the step with his mother and tells her in front of her mother and father that she's not good enough for him. And neither is her unborn child, which turned out to be a son. They're not good enough for him. I am that unborn son. So you say women make choices to be with guys like that. Did my mother make the choice? Did I? What do you know about my mother? What do you know about a woman with 3 boys whose husband chose to drink and drop dead on the side of the liquor store under the tree at 40 years old? Instead to take care of his woman and 2 children. What do you know about the woman who would feed her sons and watch all 3 of her sons eat? And when the oldest boy would say, "Mama, you gonna eat?" She, "I'll be all right, y'all eat." And we would eat and go to bed. And she would be up. Sometimes I'd get up and she'd be in the family room crying. She didn't eat. Did she make the choice? But she would defend my father when he didn't pick me up. And I'd be crying, "Mom, what I do that he don't love me? Tell me what I did. I won't do it anymore." She made that choice. What do you know about my mother? Told you before, true kings defend the kingdom and protect the queens and their children at all costs. You are not a king.
First, you talking to? What make you look bad is black women are taking care of all the children by themselves. Get them pregnant, blame them for getting pregnant and having a baby. Then you lead them. Make you look bad as black women being on the front lines of the black community, supporting the black community, and being the backbone of the black community. What makes you look bad is Kevin Samuels talking about black women. He's eating it up like it's damn gospel. That's what makes you look bad. You look bad because you want to run around and make all these babies with all these women, but you don't want any responsibility, no accountability, and you have no respectability. That's what makes you look bad. You don't want to be held accountable for shit that you do that's messing up the black community by these women and these children. You don't protect our black women, you don't support them, then you want to run off to another race of woman. I'm sick of all of y'all. I'm calling you on it. I don't give a if you like it or not. Black women are being raped and maimed and killed and hurt, and none of y'all seem to care about it. I'm gonna call your ass on it. Mama's boy, daddy abandonment issues? You damn right I got daddy abandonment issues. He abandoned me. Didn't you hear it in the video, what I told you he did to my mother and I before I was even born? I tell you what, watch this. That's a prison. You see that? It's 200 guys in that building, right there behind me. It's 200 guys in there. Over 100 of them are between the ages of 18 and 35. They made me a mentor, not only here, but at the other big prison where I was. I didn't ask to be a mentor. They just made me one. You know the prevailing argument from them same boys. I wish my dad had been there. My life might have turned out a little different. I'm 53 years old, partner. I was just crying about my old man last week. You know why? Because ass chose to run away instead of staying there before I was even born. The fuck I look like. Then he spent the next 15 years of my life making sure I knew he wasn't good enough for me. My mother cried for the bastard. 35 years later, she was sitting at her own table crying for him because he died in '02. And I asked her, why are you crying for this man who broke your heart 35 years ago? She said, oh, he was my first love. Understand this when you talk that daddy issues. Every boy in that building got daddy issues. All of them. I got a 20-year-old following me around, and I don't know the why. I didn't ask to babysit your sons. They are your sons, and they're in that jail. Trust me, you don't want them at the big prison up the street where they gotta sleep with boots on and have a knife in their goddamn hand. Their bunkmate gotta sit up and watch while you sleep, and you gotta watch while he sleeps. You gotta sit on the toilet and take a with your boots off, butt naked, just in case somebody come and do something. This is real life. And you dudes is leaving your sons, and they are in that building right there. I done heard the stories in 5 years in prison. Don't come at me with shit about you got daddy issues. You damn right I got daddy issues. Because daddy left. But you know what I did? I broke that cycle. My girls don't have daddy abandonment issues. It died with him. When he died, it died with him. I did it, my brothers did it, and my sister did it. He had 12 grandchildren. He saw one when she was 11 months old, my oldest. The next time she saw him, she was 16 and he was dead. Don't tell me about daddy issues. I went through some real and them boys in that building going through some real too. Man up. Stop. Stop calling these women. Stop talking about they masculine. I got news for you, partner. It's not that the women are more masculine than you. You just got more you than they do. Punk mother.
Okay. So this brother right here, he covered so many issues. But these brothers, oh my goodness, they knocked it out of the park. They spoke so much truth that it is hard. Truth is a hard pill to swallow. It is what it is, though, y'all. No one, I know on this channel, I'm not one who say black women are innocent. I know that they have a part to play in this. I've said that over the years many times. Yes, black women should be more selective with who they lay with. Lay with your husband. Get married. Don't even give yourself to these men, because what happens is they do what this brother talked about, how his father walked away from his mother And you see, he knows the story of what happened. He knows the suffering that his mother went through and the sacrifice that she made to make sure her children ate while that man was missing in action. He was missing in action, but this young man respects and appreciates his mother's commitment to raising them. And he said that this cycle is going to break with him. He says this is where this ends. In other words, he's ending the generational curse by being a man who's going to handle his business. So instead of getting upset and angry about what these brothers are saying, brothers, just listen to it, take it in, apply it to yourself properly, and make some changes. And like some of these brothers said, like these brothers saying, not just these two, there are others as well. Look at your role in this. You are supposed to be the head. You are supposed to be the head. So don't get upset when somebody's telling the head, especially when a brother is saying, look, this is where we have failed the black community and the black woman and the black child, the black family miserably. If this is what the brothers are saying, take what they are saying and apply it and fix things. Don't get upset. Like the brothers were saying too, that you think the fix of things is to go out and to get a Becky. That is not the fix. I'm sorry. That just puts you deeper and deeper in the pit. Anyway, I'm done with this video. Of course, I am definitely looking forward to your comments in the comment section below. But until next time. We hope you liked today's topic. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share it like this video, and with that, we're out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.